Oh my gosh, Clintoni, what are you hitting?
Bro.
What is that?
So Perry from Taylormade just sent me my CBs. And these things are freaking phenomenal.
You just got them?
I just
came in?
I just got them.
I was about to come hit the new 770, but I want to watch you
I've always been a Taylormade guy. You know that.
Yeah.
I've always been a Taylormade guy. But previous years, it was kind of hard to jump on that train because there were so many great options across the board. And to be honest, like the MCs, they were a little too small for me. The 770 was just a little too bulky. And I loved, in fact, Rocket Blades Tours. They were kind of that perfect in-betweener.
Yeah.
I heard because see, when Perry was here with his boss like 6 months ago, they said, well, in the fall, there's one coming that you're going to want. We can't talk about it yet, but there's something that's coming. And if you would have saw on tour, they had a prototype iron in like Roy's bag. These are them. And they are freaking good. They're so good.
Dude, they look awesome.
They frame well. They're quadruple million forged, whatever. They feel great. Yeah.
Quadruple million forged. Dude, didn't they like double the amount of pressure they use?
Correct.
Like they're the only company doing that.
Yes. Yep.
It's like 2,000 pounds of pressure, whereas everybody else uses 1,000 or something.
2,000 tons.
2,000 tons of pressure.
And what that's basically doing is all those pockets that can get in forged metal, they're compressing them out.
Just gets the air
So
out.
it's as solid as you can get on the forging, and they feel fantastic.
Wow. Well, I mean, it goes without saying, you love to work it. Here's my question, though. Because there's a Taylormade iron that will never, ever, 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 ever leave my house.
760s.
I mean, that's what comparatively, are they as soft and awesome as those?
Correct. So they've brought back, that was the big question was, people are still playing 750, 760, and they're like, man, we really like those. Why'd you get away from that? Taylormade listened, because I mean, there was years that they got away from it. They just didn't have anything in the line that was like that. They tried, right?
Sure.
Well, this is the replacement for it, but it wasn't a replacement. They listened and they brought it back.
Wow. I would almost tell you that like the MC as an example was almost like over-engineered in the sense that it had a little too much spin for a lot of your better players. What I like about this, watch this one. This is the example. You see this little buttery cut right here? Now, I've sat here and watched you hit 7-irons 200 yards.
Yeah.
And if you want to put the big old draw on there, I know you can still do that. But look how controlled your number is. And check it out, bro. Your backspin rate is still money for you. Wow. Okay, you're just going to sit here and hit $180 butter.
Bro, I'm telling you, I love these irons.
Awesome.
I love...
Well, do I need MCs or CBs, excuse me, or do I need 770s?
I love these irons.
I love how free you swing with those, man. It's so sick.
Yeah. What do you want? You want to hit the 770?
Yeah, I better hit the 770. You know what? Give me the CB.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Oh, you got one right there.
Yeah, there you go.
Here, hold this. That's the 770. I can't wait to hit that thing. That 770 looks so freaking cool to me.
So it's and we'll talk about it in a second. It is an interesting iron. They feel great. They look great, and they geared these more for players instead of forgiveness.
Yeah. Well, I'll show you this.
Relative, right?
Because on the CB, they did the same thing with the 770. They changed the CG, man.
Yeah.
They moved that bar up on the 770 where it wouldn't spin as much.
Correct.
That was the big issue with the MC and the 770, in my opinion, last year. Just spin control for your better players just wasn't there. I've heard on the 770, it's like way better now. And we're about to find out from me on this one.
So those have tungsten forged specifically for each head. So 4-iron, 5-iron, 6-iron, 7-iron, 8-iron, 9-iron pitching wedge is all different based on CG of the actual iron. The tungsten in there moves around depending on what iron you're hitting.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So basically, the longer the iron, the lower the CG,
Correct.
so you can hit it higher. And
Higher.
that's cool. And like the 8 and 9 iron, they're going to flight a little better. And that's the same thing on this CB that I'm about to smash.
That's exactly what they did in that CB head. Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Well, I'll tell you what, there's not a better looking iron. I toe banged that one a little bit. But as you know, my back's all jacked, so.
You are about to have back surgery. He's the Mike Tyson of the golf shop right now.
Spinal.
Spinal.
I feel like I've just worn that out. Spinal.
Oh.
There's one. There's one. And I would expect this to fly, about 70 for me.
Sure.
That's what I would expect out of an iron like this. Okay, dude, that's a big deal for me.
Your spin.
Yeah, that's a big deal for me. I don't spin the ball much.
Right.
So I need something that'll spin a little bit more. Holy crap, those feel good. Yeah, that first one, I just toe banged her.
Yeah.
Good thing that wasn't your iron. Okay, let me hit this 770.
Save those toe bangers for me. Let me toe bang my own irons.
Okay, bro, so check it out.
770.
Do you see what I'm saying on that badge, right? Or not the badge, but the bar? Mm-hmm. So basically, before it was a little lower, where it just seemed like it would get real floaty and launchy. What I love about 770 though is it looks forgiving as heck,
It does.
but it also looks like a player's iron.
Yeah, you got a lot of confidence standing over.
So if you're a hack like me and play 5 times a year, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're still going to get some help.
Absolutely.
That's a big deal.
Oh,
I got under that a little bit, huh?
just a little bit.
I just kind of had to save the old. I got to the top a little twinger.
Yeah, you're kind of compensating for a spinal.
Watch this one though. If I go down in a heap, it is what it is.
Oh, it didn't read it. You gotta give us one more.
Are you not gonna tell me when it's flashing?
I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at your glorious swing. There you are.
All right, here we go.
You gotta do it again. Just do it again.
That's all you got to do is just do it again.
Like that. Just like that.
Watch this one, dude. This may go in. No, I can't hit it far enough.
That carried your number though.
Well, again,
72.
that's the number I look for, right?
Yeah.
I don't want, for me personally, dude, I'll take extra distance. What I don't want is 197 irons. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Money.
But last year,
Yeah.
the 770 now this does have a KBS, which I spin a lot more.
Still, that's
I typically play Project X, which is a little flatter.
yeah.
But I would typically spin this same thing from the previous gen, probably closer to like 67, 66.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, that's a half a club for me.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Holy cow.
So
You want to hit it?
I kind of do. Yeah.
I'm sure you've already hit it before, but
I really haven't messed around with the 770.
you just went straight CB.
I went straight CB. I didn't even ask questions.
You know what's going to be hilarious is when you love this more.
You shut your mouth. Well, we'll just call Perry and just get another set coming.
I guess so.
That's fine.
Oh my. Oh my. Something just hit me right between the eyes. Could you blend that?
You can blend a set. So that was something I was thinking about. You could put your long irons at 770 and then go down to CBs in like your 7, 8, 9 and pitch. That is very interesting. Something I am, because I look at that, I look at spin rate. I'm going to hit another one. I don't spin the ball either. I'm a low spin guy. And so that spin rate is very peculiar to me. Felt great.
What's interesting with you is with you being so tall, and your attack angle is like 8 or 9,
Yeah,
right? Like, I mean,
steep.
you're a steep attack guy.
Yeah.
But at impact, you have more of that I guess shallow impact is the best way to describe it. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I have noticed you don't spin it as much as I would expect someone.
For a steep attack.
Yeah,
Right.
at your attack angle. That's interesting. You would definitely have to change the shaft here, though. That KBS tour is just not going to work for you there. But yeah, it's just interesting. My thought is if you went with the CB, what would be wrong with getting a 345 in the 770?
Well, the first thing that's wrong is that you said 3-iron. I can't hit a 3-iron.
Well, I did that just for the people at home to know that they make a 3-iron
Do make
in
a
the
3-iron.
770.
They do make a 3-iron in the 770. So this is a great set that you could combo for sure.
Yeah.
Very easily could combo these. Long iron 770. They do spin a touch more than the CB. So probably going to see better results in your long irons, being able to launch them, which is a big deal. If you're taking a long iron into the green, what you want that ball to do is get up in the air so that it sits soft into a green.
Yep.
What you don't want happening is too low of spin, it goes into the green and bounces off the back. So I think you would have that confidence here going long irons and watching them fly for sure. These feel fantastic though.
You know what I see here? And I'm just throwing this out there. For the record, Taylormade hasn't said anything about this, okay? I'm not, I'm speculating, all right? So everybody calm down. But don't they have to change the 790 to look like this?
Oh, absolutely.
Is there a cleaner back? I mean, it's the most beautiful looking, like shelf appeal of this iron is going to be, it's just off the chart.
It's money. Yeah.
And I would assume, I don't know, but I would assume you're going to see a 790 most likely that looks like.
Correct, because 790 stayed in the line.
Yeah.
And they do have a dope copper set right now that we cannot keep on the wall because they look so fantastic. They're flying out. But 790 stayed in the line. 770 CB releases in 2 days. September 6th is the official launch date of the CB 770. So we're speculating that maybe later in the fall, maybe early next year. We haven't heard anything, but there's probably a 790 coming that's been redesigned to look fantastic like the 770.
Yeah, I'm just going to say it. I hope so.
Absolutely.
Because that right there is so beautiful. I can't even stand. Now, 2 more things. Number 1, I don't know if you know this yet. I have drawers full of components on those.
Yes.
I've got 770 and CBs back there so we can do the whole custom build.
Yep.
And I lost my mind the other day, as you know. So what are we doing? September, October, November? We ain't charging you.
No upcharge, custom build.
That's right. So we're just going to go crazy with this. So I would encourage everybody to take advantage of that.
What we mean by that is there's no fee to build them. So if you have we charge component head price, the price of the shaft, the price of the grip, and that's it.
So basically, it'd be the same price as if you just ordered them anywhere else.
Got them built
right?
anywhere else. There's no labor added. Come get them built here. Why should they come get them built here?
Because we're going to do it in a very timely manner, number 1. You're going to have them the next day. If it's early enough in the day, I'll get them done same day for you.
Sure.
But the second thing is, dude, we take a lot of pride in the builds, right? So like every one of these will be precise. There will be no guess on your swing weight, on your shaft install. If it's supposed to be hard stepped, it'll be hard stepped. If it's going to be soft stepped, it's going to be soft stepped. It's going to be a true one.
Yeah.
It's not going to be this save money on the SKUs and stuff like this, right? Where you get a soft stepped iron when it really needs to be straight in.
Sure.
We're going to do it with precision. And I think that's why Taylormade, Callaway, Titleist, Srixon, name them, Mura, they all trust us to do those builds. And I don't know if you know this, dude, but with like Titleist as an example, we're one of like 50 in the country that are allowed to build those components out. So that's really what our customer base is going to get is a true tour van build experience and precision. And I get all jacked up about that, you know that.
Absolutely.
Here's the other thing, and I think people need to know this. 770 and 790 are not just a number on the back of an iron. That's talking about the width of the face. So the 770 is slightly less wide. Is that how you say that?
Correct, yeah.
Okay. Slightly less wide than the 790. Now, why? Well, you still have the same tech. There's still got tons of tungsten. You can launch it, you can spin it like we've seen. But it also adds that forgiveness element, dude. So if you're kind of that intermediate transitional player that just likes the look of a thinner top line and more of that, I hate to use the word blade.
Yeah.
You know, we're just so beyond that now, but it just looks clean. Sure. If that's you, 770 is your club. If you're an old head like you, a traditionalist, get the CBs. Don't think about it. Just get them.
And this is relative, right? Because I played 10 rounds last year, didn't touch a golf club for 7 whole years. Yeah. I've played 5 rounds this year. So, I mean, you've seen it. It's not like I can just stripe the ball every time. The CB offers a lot of forgiveness. Yeah. But if you like the traditional look, the CB's got it.
Oh, for sure.
So you want forgiveness, tradition, go CB. If you want tech, dude, this 770 is going to be hard to beat. Come get fit. Come get them built right now.
Do it.
Right now.